Hello children, today's biology class I am going to continue lesson number 5, transpiration. Children, in my previous class I explained about meaning of transpiration, and today's class I am going to tell you how to measure transpiration. There are number of methods for measuring transpiration. Some of these are weighing method. And what is this weighing method? So in this weighing method, a small light weight potted plant can be taken, and the soil surface and the pot should be fully covered with polythene sheet. Why we should cover this with a polythene sheet? Because to prevent evaporation from the surfaces other than the plant. Okay children, then after that we have to weigh the entire potted plant and note down the weight. Then after that again we have to, after the experiment we have to weigh it again and have to find out the difference between the initial and the after the experiment. So look at this diagram. So here a part has been taken place and the part has been covered with the polythene sheet, and here in the leaves evaporation is taking place. Okay, so as soon as if you have to keep these operators in the sunlight more than 3 to 4 hours, then what will happen? Due to transpiration, the evaporation taking place in the leaves. So what all the water vapor, water content in the leaves started evaporating. Then there is a suction force occurred in the leaves and it starts sucking water from the root. Okay children, so here due to evaporation, here we have to keep this for more than 3 to 4 hours in the sunlight. Then after 3 to 4 hours we have to weigh the pot again. Okay, so maybe the difference between the initial weight and after the experiment may be about 200 gram loss of water. This shows that evaporation has taken place in the plants. So children, evaporation is a process naturally occurred in all type of plants, but we cannot see with the naked eye. So by these type of experiments help us to confirm ourselves the evaporation is taking place in the plants. Okay, that's why we have to conduct the experiment, and these experiments help us to give confirmation about the evaporation. So these experiments are very, very helpful for us to prove evaporation is taking place in the plant. Okay, one more activity let us take. Another activity, look at this diagram carefully. Here this is a bottle, glass bottle filled with water, and a tube and a graduated side tube also attached to the glass bottle. So here one plant has been taken with the root, and the entire bottle should fill with water, and look at that side, there is a graduated side tube. So some markings on the graduated side tube, and this graduated side tube also filled with the water. So this apparatus help us to find out the evaporation easily. So we have to keep these apparatus in the sun for 3 to 4 hours. Then first what you have to do, before doing experiment you have to note down the initial markings on the graduated tube. Okay, then after 3 to 4 hours again we have to read that markings on the graduated tube, and if there is any differences, that differences is nothing but due to transpiration. Okay, now let us check the markings on the graduated tube. So let us take example. Approximately the initial reading may be 2.5. Okay, so I will count that one. So here the markings are not clearly visible. Okay, let us find out. It is not 2.5. So maybe 1, 2, 3, and it may be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this is the initial reading is 4.5 ml. Okay, then after 3 to 4 hours, if you keep the apparatus in the sunlight, then the water level has been decreased in the graduated side tube. So this helps us, the evaporation, the transpiration has taken place in the plant. So the final reading is 3 ml. The total difference is 1.5 ml. So 1.5 ml of water has been lost due to evaporation. Okay, children. So by this experiment, we can demonstrate loss of water through transpiration from the leaves. This is a very good experiment which gives us the evaporation. By doing this activity, we can prove evaporation taken place in the leaves. So one more activity here, activity 3. Here, look at this. In this experiment, a test tube has been taken and a shoot part of the plant has been inserted in the test tube, which is filled with water. Then we have to add a drop of oil into the test tube. So this oil prevent loss of water by evaporation. So before conducting experiment, we have to weigh the whole test tube along with the plant. Okay, children, here only the shoot part is taken. Okay, no roots at all. So here the whole apparatus weigh first, and you have to note down the initial weight of the plant. Then after that, we have to keep this apparatus more than 3 to 4 hours in the sunlight. As soon as the sunlight falls on the leaves, the transpiration started in the leaves, evaporation started in the leaves, and the water evaporated into vapors and moving towards the aerial part of the surrounding area. Then all the water evaporated in the leaves. Then what will happen? The stem started absorbing the water from the test tube. Okay, so then after that we have to find out the final weight of the test tube. Then you will come to know there is a difference between the initial weight and the final weight. This helps us to demonstrate loss of water through transpiration from the leaves. Okay, children, here the loss of water from the aerial parts of the plants is known as transpiration. Okay, children, so all these experiments, I explained 3 types of experiment. All these experiments confirms that transpiration takes place in the leaves.